Hi, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 28th, 2023 full moon lunar eclipse reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out more than you guys will ever know, so thank you so much for doing so. And if you're interested to enter to receive or to be up for receiving a reading, put a pumpkin emoji in the description in the comment box below. All right, I have to be careful with my words because of bots and I don't want scammers coming after you guys. So just be aware that I will not be contacting you in the comment box to announce who is receiving the reading, but there will be at the end of the month there will be a video put up saying who receives it, and then that person can contact me. Okay, so we're going to do it this way to keep everybody as safe as absolutely possible, but put a pumpkin emoji in the comment box if you would like to be entered to receive a reading. Now, if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com, which is also linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Interesting. You're finding your voice, most definitely, but you worry about finding your voice. It's almost a sense of like, I worry about speaking. I worry about what I'm going to say or how I'm going to say it or how I'm going to move forward in things or how I'm going to be perceived. So just be aware of that. Don't be so hard on yourself here, Pisces. Let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have two. We have divinity and we have nature. It is embracing the divine nature of ourselves that we need to do, that we need to step forward in that energy of. It's like, what do I want, to shine within me? What is my nature? Like, why am I here? That question keeps on coming through to us. Like, why am I here? What do I need to express and show, and what vibrancy do I need to live in and move forward in? So that's huge. There's a sense of almost like there's a sense of vibrational energy being around you. You need to, vibrate at that higher level, let that expression come forward. Let's see what spirit wants us to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Fool. We can really rush into things during this time, so just be aware of it. Be aware of overthinking, overanalyzing, but then getting just so frustrated that it's just like, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to do. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm just going to jump. And Spirit's like, that's cool. Okay. But think it through. Think it through. Because we're just going to be so tired of questioning that then we're just going to go for it and want to like just explode. With the Ace of Cups crowning everything. This is beautiful. This is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love. We might be feeling things really intensely and not really communicating that with others. We want to hold that because we see it almost as weakness, right? I'm being too emotional. I'm being too intense. I'm being too whatever. And Spirit's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're embracing your heart, your soul, and yourself. Now, we don't have yet, we might at the very end subconsciously, but we don't have yet a court card with the cup being taken. So we have this gift of emotion coming forward, and we can be kind of thrown off balance by it. It's like, I'm feeling everything so intensely. How do I move forward? How do I get to where I need to be? How do I, open up the door to me? So just be aware of this during this time. With the Two of Cups reversed, there is something we need to heal from that we are resistant to. There's a healing that needs to come forward. There's a healing that needs to be expressed within our soul, within ourselves, within our connection, that we are combating during this time, or we're fighting it. We're holding it back for one reason or another. And this healing, Spirit is saying, this healing is not for anyone else but yourself, Pisces. So let it in. I mean, let it in when you are ready. This isn't to pressure anybody, but this healing isn't for anyone but you. So just know that. Don't do it for anybody else, but just know that right now we're fighting it for one reason or another. It's personal, let it be personal, but let yourself embrace your healing when the time is right. The Nine of Swords, we're very good at worrying, overthinking, overanalyzing, worrying, doubting, fearing, feeling like, I can't, or is this the right way? Or thinking about something, half a million different ways, really questioning ourselves all the time. And Spirit is saying here, why are you questioning yourself so much? Why? What is worry getting you? What is fear getting you? And it can't even be that this worry and this fear, it morphs into, kind of like self-sabotaging things that we do. And it's like, oh, I'm not worrying, I'm not fearing. It's like, yeah, but I'm not letting myself, have the healing around me that I need. I'm self-sabotaging. You know, I'm procrastinating. I'm, whatever it is, and we'll know what it is that we're doing that's harmful to us in one way or another. But Spirit is saying here, it's time. It's time to release the worry and move into a creative space for ourselves. With the Three of Pentacles reverse, this is not going to be a time necessarily when we really want to work with others or we feel like we work well with others. This is going to be a time, excuse me, where we need certain things to come into balance. We might not be, people can be giving us advice. We're not necessarily going to be hearing it as clearly as we will later on when we digest it. It's like, oh, okay, that's what it meant. Okay, that's what it is. With the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is also a real sense of embracing our voice, cutting through doubts and fears and negativity, and seeing everything that we have been through. Why have we been through it? What is it that we want? What is it that we need? What is it that we're cutting through? And claiming for ourselves where we need to stand and what we want. So there is a sense here of voicing what we desire and opening up the door for ourselves. So let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. So we have here a fiery climax approaches as we have resistance to being crushed, of being held back. So as we accept the gift of the heart and of our expression and of our passion and of what we desire, this fiery climax in ourselves, this fiery intention, passion, purpose leads us forward. And this is a full moon and lunar eclipse in Taurus. So the Taurus energy of planting seeds, of manifestation, is going to be super strong within us. Expect powerful change is reversed and hunger is reversed. It's almost like we've given up. It's almost like we don't dare to expect something bigger, something better, or something more to come into our lives. The hunger, the drive for it has been lessened, and that's not a bad thing. You don't want to be hungry, all the time. Like, hunger makes people do insane things. So here, being satiated is a good thing, but expecting powerful change and, the Two of Cups reversed, that energy is like, okay, but like, what do I want? What is my drive? And that can also be the question here. Like, What is my drive? What is my inspiration? What is my passion, my power, my beauty that gets to shine forward in me? And what do I want it to be, you know? We then have it's time to release negativity, and that's reversed. We have gotten into a cycle of worrying. And that's just going to be something that feels very natural to us, the worry, the doubt, the fear, the chaos. And we're not nourishing ourselves the way that we need to. This could be food wise, right? We need to be aware of foods that we might be sensitive to, right? The four main foods are it's dairy, wheat, like gluten, right? Sugar and corn. So just be aware of that. So if you wanted to do elimination diet with those, but if you also just, wanted to just be mindful of what you're eating during this time, that would be really, really helpful for you. And it says here, again, it's time to release negativity, and that's reversed. So we're doubting, how do I release negativity in my life? Like how do I let go of this worry? Because this worry has become such a part of me. So kind of stepping back and taking the ego out of things is going to be really important. It moves us then to believe in the impossible. All right. We're not necessarily going to be a team player during this time. So just know that about ourselves so we can be like, okay, people are annoying me. And then self reflection, looking at ourselves, seeing, believe in the impossible. Just think of when you have achieved impossible things, when you have achieved just like things that you never thought you could achieve. Because I know that for every person watching, because again, this is a general reading, but I know for every person watching, you've achieved something that you once thought was impossible. There has been something in your life. It could be one thing that you can think of now, and later on down the road, you'll think of more. But there's been one thing in your life, at least one thing, that it's like, well, I never should have been able to do that. Or that was like a miracle. Or, oh my gosh, that changed the course of things. Believe in the impossible. The impossible happens every single day. And it's time to reflect on that, on how amazing we are. Not in that pompous, self-praise thinks way, but in that way of I know who I am and I'm letting myself shine. You and your loved ones are safe. That's safe are reversed. Okay? Boundaries is up. So here is in the upright position. We have clear boundaries. We know what it is that we want. But do we feel everything is safe and secure? No, we don't. And that could be causing us anxiety. We can't keep everything safe and secure. Nothing is ever 100% guaranteed. Know that. Know that. And live your life in brilliance, in radiance, in joy, and in laughter anyway. Because the alternative stinks. Okay? There are enough sad, overwhelmed people in this world. Let us not add to it. Let us raise the energy vibration. Okay? Let us be vibrant, beautiful, just radiant people. I like that you have clear boundaries. I like that boundaries is in the upright position. Okay? But believe in the impossible and go after what it is that you want. Let yourself shine. Our subconscious spirit message is meditate. As much as you don't like to do it, Pisces, as much as I'm just hearing like, I don't like the quiet, I don't like it, I'm not going to do it, you should do it. You should do it. You should meditate. You should meditate and connect. It'll be so beneficial for you, Pisces. It really, really will. You don't have to do it, but just take that into mind. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is negative fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is also people who turn our passions against us, who are very manipulative, okay, have a bad temper. This person fights like a woman, okay, has a very female way of fighting, which would be more character assassination, which would be more like, gossipy type of thing, quote unquote, female fighting. So just be aware of this during this time. And also be aware of our tempers kind of getting the better of us and needing to be aware of that, needing to we do internal character assassination for ourselves or, things like that. They just eat us up. So just be aware of this, Pisces. Our subconscious Lunar message is surrender. Oh, wait. Our subconscious tarot message, let's go with that one first, is the Empress reversed. We're having trouble nurturing. Okay? It doesn't mean that we're not a nurturer. And it doesn't mean we have to be a nurturer first and foremost. Spirit's listen, be who you are. But we're having trouble nurturing our dreams and ourselves. We're having trouble sitting there and saying, well done. of believing in our dreams, of opening up the doors and saying, yeah, I can, of getting up to out of bed and believing in a bright, shining day and like infinite opportunities, awaiting us. And there might not be infinite opportunities, but we can make them for ourselves. Like, there's beauty in the simplicity of life, and we can embrace that. And so here with the Empress reverse, it's not nurturing ourselves. It's not taking care of ourselves. It's not letting our ideas flow forward. And Spirit is asking why. Why? Now for our subconscious Luna message, we have surrender. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. Surrender. Release. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't need to have all the answers, Pisces. Surrender. The answers you need are coming, and they're going to come when you let go. Because right now, it's like a mad race. There's a little bit of chaos in you, and there's a sense of just like dancing as hard as you can, like as fast as you can, as brilliantly as you can. Because it's like, I'm going to let that energy come in, or I'm going to release all of this. And it's like, okay, cool. But is it getting you where you want? Or is it making you just exhausted? Because I feel exhaustion here. But I feel that, like, that really intense energy of just like dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing and dancing. And it's like, well, why aren't I there? And because Spirit is saying, it's not about movement. It's not about the movement. It's about the stillness. That's why Spirit said meditate before. It's not about the movement. It's about the stillness. And that will come when we surrender. The answers you need are coming. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. And don't forget to put a pumpkin in the comment box if you want to. If you don't, that's totally cool. Now let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed full moon. Bye.